The Lego Santa Fe, an iconic train every Lego train fan wants. But it's not easy, it's mega expensive. But what if we could build this set today with modern pieces? Well, that's what we are going to do. The original Lego Santa Fe Super Chief, released in 2002 as part of the My Own Train line, is considered one of the greatest Lego train sets ever made. It perfectly captured the streamlined style of the real-life Santa Fe trains, but beyond its design, what made it so special? Take a look at the iconic engine. With its sleek design, striking colors and detailed stickers, this engine remains a fan favorite. Moving on to the train cars, the lineup included the dining car, sleeper car, observation car, the mail car and baggage car. Assembling these cars wasn't cheap, even back in the day. Each set allowed you to build one of three models, meaning collectors often purchased multiple sets to complete their trains. Unfortunately, tracking down one of these today is like trying to find a Lego set at retail during Black Friday. Not gonna happen. And when you do find it, the price will make your wallet want to cry. Let's break down what makes the Lego Santa Fe so costly. The wheels and train base plates are specific parts that are rare and hard to replace, making them a significant contributor to the Santa Fe's high cost. The curved windshield, which is a quite expensive part by itself. Furthermore, this set contains color Lego doesn't produce anymore, such as the old light gray, which has been replaced with light bluish gray in Lego's current palette. This also applies to dark gray. Altogether, these factors drive up the cost of recreating the Santa Fe by hundreds of dollars. But don't worry, we're going to find modern solutions to tackle these challenges. The Lego Santa Fe was also part of the 9V era. No powered-up models to worry about. However, this system has long been retired. But don't worry, I have the solution. What if you could build your own train with modern Lego parts? Well, I have just the thing for you. Welcome to BrinkLink Studio. BrinkLink Studio is a free, powerful design tool that allows you to create custom Lego builds digitally. It's like having a limitless bin of Lego bricks at your fingertips. One of Studio's standout features is its integrated BrinkLink catalog. Once your design is complete, Studio can generate a detailed part list and connect you directly to BrinkLink, where you can order all the pieces you need to bring your train to life. Even better, it lets you substitute expensive retired parts with more affordable modern alternatives, so you can recreate iconic builds like the Santa Fe without breaking the bank. With BrinkLink Studio, the possibilities are endless. So, let's get building. I started with the coaches, as they are the perfect starting off point for tackling a project like this. Coaches are relatively straightforward to design because their structure is more uniform compared to the locomotive. Once you've got a solid framework for one coach, you can easily copy and paste the design to create multiple cars, tweaking details like window interiors or doors to give each one its unique personality. In BrinkLink Studio, this approach saves a lot of time and ensures consistency across your train cars. To design something in BrinkLink Studio is quite easy at first. You have this tab of pieces, you pick a piece and it's like building in the real world. BrinkLink also showcases the price, which is really helpful. However, the hardest challenge is remembering the name of the pieces. But don't worry, I have the right tip for you. Open up a new tab and click Import Lego Set. Here's where the fun begins. By importing, let's say, the Lego City Freight Train, you can copy and paste the pieces you would like to use, let's say the train wheels and base plates, without remembering the right name of those, and avoiding picking up pieces that look just like modern equivalents but are actually retired and more expensive. Once I had the first coach built, duplicating it and adding variations like an observation car became much easier. Let me show you around the first coach. It has a removable roof to allow for easy access to the interior, showcasing this fancy but minimalist interior. The doors are located on opposite sides. And here's another tip. Researching model sets of the Santa Fe. I have this Cato set of the California Zephyr, which is not a Santa Fe but has many similarities. I then noticed that the coach features doors on opposite sides and smaller windows for the restroom. Then we got into the hardest part of the challenge, the observation coach. You see, I had this great idea of what I wanted this model to be. I even built a mock-up to help me build this model in virtual form. However, I ran into a problem. Adjusting these hinges pieces was quite hard, in fact, almost impossible. In real life it's easy, but in the software you have to pick the exact angle. If I wasn't able to build this model, then you guys would not have a cheap alternative to the Lego Santa Fe. Then I came up with an ingenious solution: copy and paste what somebody else already did. I downloaded the studio file of this model and copy and paste the technique, modifying the color to suit the Santa Fe scheme. The observation car features that streamlined shape with large windows that give the coach a special look. The interior is somewhat similar but equally detailed. Now let's talk about colors. If you are familiar with the Santa Fe Super Chief, you probably know it relies heavily on Lego's old light gray and dark gray bricks, classic colors that Lego slowly retired by 2004. Enter the modern era, Lego's light bluish gray and dark bluish gray replace those older shapes, and for some fans, these changes feel different. The old grays had this subtle muted charm that perfectly captured the vintage aesthetic of the Super Chief, but bluish gray is brighter, cleaner and gives off a slightly more modern vibe. That said, there's a silver lining, or should I say bluish gray silver lining. These newer colors are way more accessible. For my Santa Fe rebuild, I decided to lean into the bluish gray palette. It's like giving the train a modern refresh, kind of like how the real Santa Fe Railway kept evolving its designs, and honestly, once you see the whole train rolling down the tracks in its updated colors, it's hard not to appreciate the sleek, polished look it brings to the table. So there we have it, 2 coaches. Now let's get to the fun part, the locomotive or diesel engine. In real life, this sleek machine was powered by an EMD F7 locomotive, a symbol of 1950s luxury and efficiency. Translating all of that into Lego is no small feat, especially with the challenges this particular build presents. For starters, the Super Chief curved windshield, a defined feature, was achieved in the original set with a specialized part that's out of production. Replicating that curve with modern elements that's tricky, especially in red color scheme. Then there are the round windows. On the real train, this added to the Super Chief's sleek aerodynamic aesthetics. In Lego, those round shapes are notoriously hard to mimic. And let's not forget the base. The original Super Chief used Lego's old retired train base plates, and in that red color scheme have not been produced in years. So dark bluish gray it is. As much as I wanted to go all in and recreate the full glory of the Santa Fe, there was one major compromise I had to make: the B unit. For those unfamiliar, the B unit is this engine's companion, a cabless locomotive that provides additional power. However, including a B unit in this build would have come with a hefty price tag. That's because of the amount of parts required. So I made the tough decision to prioritize the A unit and focus on perfecting it. The A unit is the face of the train after all. So there we have it, the perfect Lego Santa Fe in 2025. But you're all wondering, how much? Well, now keep in mind this price tag is an estimated value, so things like shipping don't come into play. However, it's way cheaper than what a real Lego Santa Fe costs. But if you want this build in your train layout, download the free studio model and the part list by clicking the link in the description. Of course, there were challenges, substituting rare parts, switching colors and skipping the B unit to keep costs reasonable, but the result is a train that's both affordable and stunning, ready to roll on your layout. If you are a Lego train fan, don't miss this chance to add the Santa Fe back to your collection, or at least take a test ride in the Brinklink Studio model. If you enjoyed this video, click one of these on the screen right now if you want to see even more Lego trains. See you there!